Continuation of the evening's program here. And it's, boy, what a night it is. Wall Street will be closed tomorrow, and Congress is finished with the impeachment hearings, so suddenly it feels like a vacation. Does it not? Does it? But, stimulus has still remained off as subject matter for the president and for Pelosi. The question is, how soon will stimulus be back on their front of their mouths? Stimulus remains not the front page subject matter of broadcast media and print media going into Sunday evening. And overseas, back in Europe, official figures published Friday show the UK economy, the British economy, slumped 10% in 2020. Its worst annual fall since modern records were released. Elsewhere here in the United States on Thursday, Miami drew some interesting high eyebrows after the Miami Mayor Francis Suarez announced that his city's commission passed a resolution on Thursday approving the feasibility of paying employees by Bitcoin and allowing residents to pay their taxes and their fees by Bitcoin. I want to thank the City of Miami commissioners for supporting my resolution, which directs city managers and others to procure vendors to maybe get payment for fees in Bitcoin. It's a wonderful and very crypto-forward city is the City of Miami, and I want to thank my commission colleagues. 4.1 passage of the vote. The whole concept of Bitcoin is to demonetize a currency. But the big question is your stimulus, of course, your stimulus. And as early as tomorrow, and if not Tuesday, we could see the third stimulus package bill. The third stimulus package bill will have a $1,400 stimulus check in there, $2,800 for a married couple, $1,400 for children, $1,400 for adult dependents. We'll have FPUC from March to August at $400 a week. We'll have a $5,000 EIDL grant, not $10,000. We'll have a $1,700 student aid supplement. We'll have $3,600 as a supplemental stimulus check for 1-year-olds to 5-year-olds, $3,000 from 6-year-olds to 17-year-olds, $1,400 a week for paid sick leave based upon a $73,000 annual salary, or a little bit less if you made less than that. And other items like hazard pay, of which we've not seen. So what will be the reaction? You'll see it first on this channel. This channel will deliver to the viewers of this channel, the Purple Power, that bill the very moment it comes out so that you can see it. And then ultimately we'll analyze it item by item. The way third stimulus is going to work is it's going to be first come, first serve with all the deal items with the exception of the stimulus check and the child tax credit. Earlier today, someone asked about the child tax credit. Well, which year? I'm filing a tax return. I'm very confused. Let me explain. The tax return you're about to file this month or next month is a 2020 tax return. This child tax credit on the third stimulus package is not for the year 2020. So don't worry. If you got to do something for 2020, go do it. It's a prepayment on a 2021 tax year. I know it doesn't make sense, but that's the way they're doing it. And there you go. Let me see who's in the room tonight. Let me give some shout outs. Who's here? I see Kim. I see Chris. Who else is in the room tonight? As the screen goes black. As soon as I start that, the screen goes back. There is the skipper, and there's Sandy, and there's Jasmine, and there's W. Barden, and there's Angelica, and there's Lorena, Julia, Bonnie, and Robert. How are you? And Woody, and then Angeli, Nancy, and Angel, and Christine, and Freddie. Hello, how are you? And Janice. Hey, Catalina. And there's Sherelle, and there's Sandy, and there's Disco Dancer, and there's Michelle, and there's April, and Connie. Hey, Gerald, how are you? Kim and Tina, what's going on? How are you? And there is Briona. How are you, Briona? Dean and Plaik. Plaik. How is everyone? And there's Rebecca as well. Sophia, Michelle, Robert. If you've not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. If you're new to this channel, hello. If you're coming on back, welcome back. Make sure you understand where we're headed. This channel, from Wall Street to Main Street, from my home to your home, the most comprehensive financial news channel there is. I will be getting you all that money in the stimulus. I don't want you to be a donut person. I don't want you to sit back and say, I'll see you when. Oh, you know what? If you do that, there won't be any more money left. Angelique, how are you? Thank you for the dancing pear. With the exception of the stimulus check and the child tax credit, nothing else in the stimulus package is automatic. So you don't want to sit back and do nothing because nothing's automatic. You have to pounce as a purple hawk, oh, oh, and you have to be able to get it right away. So where is everyone from tonight? Where is everyone tuning in? I know Freddie is from the Philippines. Anyone else international? And where is everyone else in the United States? Everyone's having problems with the notifications. I'm going to try to figure this out because I have no idea. Los Angeles, Caledonia, Alabama, Phoenix, Pennsylvania, North Carolina, Irvine, Colorado, Virginia, New Jersey, Michigan, Los Angeles, Florida. There we go. Connecticut, Long Island, and Virginia, Maine, Georgia, Georgia again, Indiana, Michigan, Hawaii. How are you? Hawaii, Iowa, Chicago, Illinois, Decatur, Pennsylvania, Erie, upstate New York, Fontana, Michigan, Wisconsin, Florida, North Las Vegas. Well, hello, how are you? Loveland, Wisconsin. We're local to you, LLA. Well, thank you, Catalina. How are you? Missouri. There's Ellie in Missouri. Well, hello, and there's Wisconsin as well. Uh, Jerome Powell had said just a few days ago that this economy ain't going anywhere. And the question is, hey, Chris, thank you. And there's Susan. Chris and Susan, how are you? I looked down for 1 second. Those came in. I was just like, I looked up and then there is another one. There's Tuna. You're from Tuna? Oh, Boona. Boona. How are you? Let me get into the comments right away. I don't usually do this, but I feel in the mood to answer some questions and comments right away from last night's recording. Elza Barnell. I believe it when it comes to my direct deposit account. Glenda, happy Valentine's Day. I hope you receive the stimulus check. Well, you're going to receive the stimulus check. It's not a discretion as to whether you're going to get the stimulus check. You are going to get the stimulus check. It's going to be $14 an individual, $28 a married couple. And the question is just what day. The bill will be voted upon no later than February 22nd in the House, and then will go to the Senate. The Senate then may mark up the bill. And this is the breaking news that you're hearing just at the 7-minute mark of this channel tonight. The breaking news is a new report out tonight says that Bernie Sanders was betting on those 50 Democratic votes to overrule the parliamentarian to keep $15 federal minimum wage in. Well, now Politico is reporting that there's not just one, but two Democrats that are going to vote against the bill because of the $15 minimum wage. Oh my goodness. So we're keeping track so far. I now am counting 3 Democrats that are voting against the bill. Now, ultimately, someone's going to be watching this like, you mean we're not going to get stimulus? No. It means that stuff that doesn't belong in there is going to get taken out, and stuff that's too small is going to get bigger. So now we have not 1, not 2, but 3 Democratic senators. They're saying, I don't care if you're from my party. I don't agree to this, and I'm not going to be bullied to agree to something I don't like. And this is a new report tonight. It's not 5 weeks ago. It's not 5 months ago. It is literally tonight. And this is huge. This means that you too, Purple Power, can push to change the third stimulus. The check amount's wrong. The grants are wrong. The FPUC is wrong. The hazard pay may be wrong. A lot of things are wrong. Stimulus check March or April. Not April. No. Oh, absolutely no. So there's a lot of things wrong. The stimulus check, it should be $2,000 plus $1,400. The adult dependents, they're owed those 2 back paid checks. They are owed those checks. The FPUC should be $600 a week. It should be retro and shouldn't expire in August. The EIDL should be $10,000, not $5,000. There should be a business loan because Joe Biden said it on prime time. Should we run the clip? The hazard pay. It should be $10,000. It should not be less than that. There are so many things that are not particularly the correct number. Oh, and the earned income tax credit of $1,500 should be prepaid in July, like the child tax credit. So there's so many big things that are in this bill that Democrats should say, no, I'm not doing it. Hey, Sonia, thank you for the dancing pear. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing that. I don't care. This bill is not thought through. And it's not that you're being a bad Democrat. It's not that you're being a bad, senator. It's just the bill's numbers were not thought through appropriately. Um, there've been so many times where bills have landed from the House to the Senate since this challenge existed, and I've always wondered, why did the House do it? Why did the House of Representatives do it? Sometimes I think the House of Representatives just want to send out bills and they don't want to really think them through. Um, Trump said, why are you doing $600 stimulus checks? I don't want $600 stimulus checks. Nancy did $600 stimulus checks. Why did Nancy do $600 stimulus checks in the House? She should have done $1,400. She should have done $2,000. But why did she do 600? So she made a mistake, and there's consistently been problems with the House making mistakes. Lou, thank you for the thank you for the look. Um, Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Hope everyone received a stimulus heart check with our Heart Valentine ARD. Says Glenda. I don't know what that means. Carrie, they tinkered with the bill all right. They took away adult dependents' back pay and they gave it to kids under 17. So when they say they've done good, they've really done sorry. Adult dependents, you got screwed. We care about the kids. Wow, that's well said. Joanne McKinsey, senior citizens lose again. No one cares. All we do is contact Congress. They do not care. Um, the House may not care, but the Senate cares. The Senate cares. Absolutely. Kaylin Aguirre. Thank you, Joseph. Happy Valentine's to everyone in the world. We all need the happiness we can get. Karen Miller, fighting to jerk. We only make $7.94 a month, and they can still give us a little extra $200 a month. But they can't give. But they can give unemployment $600 a week. That's pretty rotten, if you ask me, during these times. Elizabeth, we need $2,000 stimulus checks. We are told in Georgia by President Biden, attitude Georgia senators that we voted for and go Democrat, we would get $2,000 stimulus checks. Boy, I should frame that comment. She said, we were told if we vote Democrat in Georgia, we would get $2,000 stimulus checks. Well, she's right. John, this whole stimulus thing has been a dog and pony show. Wake up, America. They got to do what they say. Aaron, the House and Senate are gone all next week. No votes are being held in the House on this 22nd. That's untrue. Barbara, thank you for that untrue comment. Barbara, adult dependents need the $3,200 he promised. They do. Mary Mills, hello, Mr. Elliott. Are we getting the SSI stimulus check? No. Juliet, you need to push for it. Juliet, seniors are screwed again. Elaine, happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, Elaine. And my Purple Power family. Have a wonderful day. Well, you too. Lisa Morales, how, where, when can I get a rental or utility assistance? Yes, today. Reach out to the volunteers in the community page at news.la.com community. Michael from Ohio, happy Valentine's Day to you tomorrow. You're super #1 purple shirt guy. Well, thank you, McKelly, Metzeler. Jan Gurlock, happy Valentine's Day. Love your show. I love you. Thank you for tuning in, Jan Gurlock from Wisconsin. Regina, I made $50,000. How much would I get? I don't know what that was referring to. I don't know what that's referring to. Amy Morner, happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, Amy Morner. Teresa, happy Valentine's Day to LA and the Purple Power families. Hello, happy Valentine's Day, Teresa Oliver. Shelley, happy blessed Valentine's, Purple Power family. Karen, they promised SSI that we would get the $200 for a month to the end of January, to the end of December. Now we're not going to get it. What the hell's going on? Wesley Pedersen, the Senate will deny the bill if it has the minimum wage in it. Wow. So Wesley says exactly what this is yesterday. Wesley says exactly what the political report is. which is the bill is going to get killed for that $15 minimum wage, but it's also going to get killed by FPUC. And you should kill it unless it has the stimulus checks in there and the grants and the EIDL. Happy Valentine's Day to all. Stephanie. Sonia, thank you for informing us. Emma, we was promised from July to December. Joseph, happy Valentine's Day to all you ladies in here and Purple Power. And Hawks just put it out there. Marta Sanchez, happy Valentine's Day, LA, and tuning in. Happy Valentine's Day from Eastleigh, South Carolina, says Debbie. Tracy, happy Valentine's Day. Is the free internet available? It may be, Eva. We've had problems finding it. Michael Jumper. And then we have Maggie Cabana. Lot more comments. Let me leave those for a second. So, I mean, Jerome Powell said that despite the surprising speed of recovery early on, we are still very far from a strong labor market whose benefits are broadly felt. Happy Valentine's Day, Lami. Well, thank you. You too. Given the number of people who have lost their jobs and the likelihood that some will struggle to find work in the post-pandemic era, we need more stimulus, said Powell. Ooh. What I want you to know is that stimulus is not a dead subject for purposes of Powell. He thinks that we need more stimulus to keep on going because the issue at hand is that unemployment is not improving. At the 15-minute mark, let me tell you where we are. This is Purple, your evening show that talks about pushing and getting the stimulus you're owed. You certainly know what the stimulus items are because I covered them in the video before this on Check. In this video, I go over where the push needs to be. And moreover, I'm going to cover some details about rent. If you have not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. There we go, 504 people in the room. Also like this video, get more likes up. Let's get it to maybe 1,000 people in the room and 500 likes. Tonight I'm back with you at 10 p.m. with Hazard Pay. That's a very popular show. Thank you, Tarsha, for the dancing pair. I really appreciate it. Hazard Pay is a very popular show. If you've been away, welcome back. If you were gone because of the distraction of the impeachment or gone because of the outages of power on the East Coast, thank you and come on back in. This channel's now at 99 million views in 9 months. We're trying to get to 100 million views, and we're just on the cusp of it. So make sure you watch all of today's videos. Today we had the overnights LA videos, EIDL 1, FPUC at 2, then the early morning shows, 3 and 3:30, then Mornings LA, then Home, and then in the afternoons we had Check, of course, and then we had Third Stimulus and What the Chuck. If you've not also liked this video, please do. 300 likes, there we go. And if you've not become a member, consider becoming a member. Tonight I'll have more details for you on those PDFs. I couldn't see what that said. Let me see. Oh, that was Cindy. Thank you, Cindy, for the dancing pair. Tonight I'll repost for you the PDFs, and if I have time today, if not tomorrow, I will give you some more PDFs for viewers of this channel. Those PDFs are where the bills were before they came out in finality. And yeah, the next step is the actual bill, which will be 6,000 pages. And that will be a big moment because finally we can go through everything and detail it. Next, if you've not gotten rent or utilities and you need that, please reach out to the volunteers. Let's go over rent now in this video. Under first stimulus, there was $1.8 trillion left, $1.8 billion left in cities and counties for rent and utilities. The money eventually got decreased over time. So nonprofits stepped in. Then, finally, the second stimulus package was passed. And that second stimulus package delivered hundreds of millions of dollars to states and locals. Super Purple Dragon. Well, I appreciate that so much. So cities and counties suddenly got hundreds of millions of dollars to give rent and utilities for you again. That rent and utilities was not there in December, in the way it's there now. It wasn't there in January in the way it's there now. So we're doing a new round of purple for purposes of rent in this channel again. The way you find the rent is you start at the state level. You call up your state housing authority. Then you look at the county. You look for county rent. You don't have to necessarily be behind on rent for purposes of nonprofits. For purposes of third stimulus, you do. Um, then you look at your county. County, you call up your county and you call them just the county hall. Then you'll call up your county housing authority. Finally, you call up city hall, and then you call up your city housing authority. And the words you want to ask are, hi, I'm looking for rent assistance because of COVID. Very, very simple. You do not use the word stimulus. You do not use the word grants. You don't use complicated words. Hi, I need rent because of COVID. I'm having problems with my bill. And it's as simple as that. If you've done that and you're a little confused and it's not working particularly well, then reach out to the volunteers in the pinned comment to this video. They're at news.la.com/community on the community page. They can help you, and they're in the description of this video. They can help you find rent and find utilities. And they're in that description. Now, the next step you can also reach out to before you reach out to the volunteers is the nonprofits. Salvation Army, Community Action, United Way, St. Vincent de Paul. Again, United Way, Salvation Army, Community Action, St. Vincent de Paul. We have been very fortunate over time with viewers who have used the nonprofits, and those nonprofits have given viewers a lot of help over and over again. And so I want you to understand that that is there. Finally, you can also call your utilities companies and call them up and use the same question. I need utility assistance on paying my utility bill because of COVID. Very, very simple. If you haven't confronted anything with an adverse landlord that's not following the eviction moratorium of the CDC, or anything with assistance needing mortgage assistance, reach out to the volunteers as well. Let me answer some more questions. Maggie, benefits to those with children. I don't understand. What about the ones on SSI and disabled veterans? Angela Nash, we should be getting $2,000 stimulus checks of $1,400. Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't know why everyone is so silent about this. This is a very big gripe. This should be very loud and vocal. Robert, they said $2,000. They better not slap us on the face again. Alan Davis, we should get $2,000 until the pandemic's over. Maria, yes, I'm so happy you're feeling better. I'm glad all this mess is over. Michael Moreno, what happened to me? This happened to me 3 times. I've been talking to someone and they hang up on me. Okay, thank you. Lynn Glenn, hey Elliot, I'm glad you're feeling better. Kathy Durant, I've never seen a bill last so long. Diane Blake, oh my God, What the Chuck. I was watching What the Chuck and I missed this one. I'm watching this one now. Jason Simpson, the minimum wage really doesn't work. Like has been said, that's a lot of Midwest. Instead, it should be percentage based. Betty, the reconciliation didn't work any faster than what they were going to do before. Just another stall tactic. Kelly, Purple Power. Toth, happy Valentine's Day. Arlene, I'm from the city of Long Island. I'm on SSI. I pray they take care of us. Jacob, now the waste of time impeachment's over. Maybe now they can focus on the relief bills. Amen. And Adam, the laws of the Senate when impeachment is in the court, nothing else can be talked about. Well, it's done. So that's the good news. And there you are. Halo, Ella, you should dye your hair purple. I'm not dyeing my hair purple. If you have questions or comments, drop them on the screens now, and I'll help you. I'll answer your questions as well. Trump owes us $1,400, and Biden seemed to have forgotten that. He promised $2,000. Absolutely. Well said, Brenda. Very, very well said. Biden did promise $2,000. Also, fucking Warnock did promise $2,000. Elliot, I have a question. What if I get denied an EIDL loan? Can I still get the EIDL grant? Yes, Christy, if you applied in 2020, you will still get the EIDL grant. The way they're doing is the following. They're first paying the EIDL grant for low-income based community businesses. Then they're now starting to go into the non-low income. I know that for a fact because one of the viewers of this channel got the email, and that viewer is not in a low-income based community. They're doing them in the order in which they applied. So if you applied in February, March, or April, they're doing that group now. If you applied in July, they're heading to that group next. There you go. Great question. Any other questions that viewers may have? With 26 minutes on the clock, let me tell you where you are tonight. Wall Street is closed tomorrow, so there will be no financial activity in the United States. Tomorrow is a federal holiday. That means that banks are closed, government offices are closed, local municipality, county, and city and state government offices are closed as well. But financial markets are open, and over in England, they are trading up slightly after a really calamity of a number, showing that 2020 was the worst recorded number on record for England for certain economic parameters. Wall Street resumed on its market activity on Tuesday, and at that time, it'll look and see how it thinks the stimulus will impact this economy. Ultimately, in this video, you saw that stimulus in the Senate may get a block by not one, not two, but three senators who are unhappy with it. What holiday is tomorrow? I think it's President's Day. Three senators are not happy with the stimulus package. And now we see that three senators, Democrats, not Republicans, may block the bill from beginning to a finality unless they get what they want. Two of them want the minimum wage taken out, and the third wants the FPUC to $600. Guess what? I love that. All you need to do is get the fourth senator on pack to say, I want the stimulus check changed, and it's paradise. Get another Democrat in the mix to say, I want this, and we got paradise for us. Thank you for a big, big evening, and I am next with you at 10 o'clock tonight on Hazard Pay. Hazard Pay is a big popular show and very helpful because it goes over the details of how, where, and the manner in which you apply for Hazard Pay. Then I'm back with you at 1 a.m. with EIDL, 2 a.m. with FPUC, and then early mornings LA Monday morning at 3 and 3:30. Then I'm back with you at 8:30 always with Mornings LATE. It's been a great evening, and thank you for joining me. If you've not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Also, like this video. And as always, consider becoming a member. Purple Power, Purple Hawk, or Purple Power VIP. I've asked 3 times. I know you're busy, but I really need to help. Let me see this question. Dana, I know I've asked 3 times. I know you're busy, but I really need your help getting my school student loan forgiven. They show no because it's not a credible school. So student loan debt forgiveness has not become federal law yet. It is a bill. It has not become a law yet. So ultimately, give it a little bit of time until it becomes a law. It's currently in the Senate. John Benari, hello, how are you, John Benari? Thank you for all you do. Catalina, I appreciate that. D. Smith, how are you? Janice, have a great night. Nothing's law yet. There's Brenda, and we got an emoji for that as well. Stay informed, stay focused. Have a great evening, and I'll see you tonight. Make sure you watch the other shows from today's afternoon's LA Light, and stay with LA for more.